Hey, this is Dave, Assistant Chiefy, and here's my Brooklyn fish, 120 gallon saltwater reef tank. I just moved some rocks around because I wanted to move one of my coral pieces, so I actually took them out. So there's a little action going on. The daylight's just cut on in the tank, and I did a little bit of reorganization. I took some corals out because I want to frag them. I have a tank in the basement, which I can cut them and and frag them, and I usually set them back up in my little frag coral holder here. So tank's just waking up, the daylight's just cut on, everything's still a little bit in it's like when you wake up early in the morning, you didn't have your coffee yet. Well, those are my corals right now. Fish are always hyper. They're Brooklyn fish, they're always hyper. Alright, so I got about 130, 140 pounds of live rock and coral in here. I have 4 Coralia circulation pumps hooked up to a wave maker. The stand, the tank, everything I built myself. Well, not the tank, but the stand, the hood, and everything I built myself. It's on a steel reinforced tank with a cedar wood frame, sealed, polyurethane, and protected. Right. I have 2 fixtures containing 8 T5s, daylights, Latinics. Hey, you can see I was cleaning off my corals. I still have the turkey baster there. I think that probably needs to come out. Here's a top view. It's one of the things I like about this tank. It's a hood system I built so I can view it from the top. Sometimes you miss things looking from the front. People really don't think about the top and what is happening behind the rock. But yeah, this is my tank. I have a 30-gallon refugium, trickle filter, 150-gallon rated protein skimmer. I actually just ordered a SWC because I'm always looking to better the system. I'm not 100% with the current one. It does a good job, but the pump went on me last week, and I haven't had it a year, so that raised a lot of questions. And I noticed that shut down, and I found a patch of red. You can see, how many, protein skimmer shut down for a couple of days, and all of a sudden I got a patch of red in this one spot. That means I'm probably going to turn one of my pumps, and it's probably like a little dead spot there, but they don't want that getting out of control. Don't have any anywhere else, so I don't want it spreading. That's the tank. Got a 20-gallon freshwater reservoir where I treat my tank water here, and it automatically fills into my sump via a float switch in the sump there. And this is my tank. I have various mushroom corals, some hairies, I have some striped mushrooms. These actually were a combination of the purples and the green stripe, and I ended up with this. As you can see, here's a new one that's just started up over here. It's a green, kind of stripy, hairy mushroom coral. And here you can see another one. This one fell off, and that one is developing more like a striped variety. Beautiful thing about these aquariums is, you get a chance to experiment and try some new things. You never know what you're going to come up with. There's a little colony of Aiptasia that sprouted up. I made the mistake of adding a piece of live rock from a friend's tank. Never do that, ladies and gentlemen. Always quarantine frags, corals, fish, everything before putting them in the main tank. But I've been keeping them under control. They're just right here. Haven't spread. As if I needed more work to do. Alright. Well, I have 2 Clarkies, clownfish. I have my yellow tang there. I have 3 striped damsels. 4 striped damsels, that is. I'm a mushroom guy, some feather dusters. I have a very large serpent star, which I've had for about 2 years or 3 years now, about 3 years. What I did this morning is I took this large piece of rock, which was originally down here, and moved it up there. It used to have a lot of algae growth on it, but Mr. Yellow there took care of that. He ate it bit by bit. So I drilled some holes in it because I plan on using my coal frag pegs with the new pieces I put off, and I'm going to stick them right in the hole. So I noticed that actually scraping the live rock not only keeps it fresh and clean, but it promotes a healthy calcium levels, in the tank. One of the things saltwater guys always looking at the calcium levels, and it kind of keeps the rock fresh and new. So there's my overflow, my sump, and that's it. 125 gallons of salt water. And no matter what you get in this hobby, you're always looking at something bigger. Isn't that crazy? That's my tank.